Hey guys, this is definitely the craziest YouTube video I've ever posted. We are currently at Joe Macari Performance Cars. Here's a Laferrari Aperta, as you can tell by the white accent. There's a Veyron, I love the spec, and a 918. We also got a crazy lineup, as you guys can see, so tons of stuff to look at. The Veyron's always been one of my favorite cars. Look at that, check out the headlight as well. And the 918, I love that spec. Also, the LaFerrari is cool. Not all of them have the white accents, even the Apertas. Some of them have different color combinations, so this is cool. They did leave it open, so let's check out the interior. Very nice, and the back, of course, but we've got tons more cars to look at. So, a lot of stuff. It's currently being plugged in. The hybrid system needs to be kept up. The wing is up on this Bugatti, which is nice. I love the Veyron wing, and we can see the engine, the W16. Also, they left this open. I think they did for all the cars, so we can see the interior of a lot of cars. And look what we've got coming soon. Those cars might even be crazier than this, honestly. 918 is open as well. Let's check this out. The 918 is crazy. I love the front, and look at the chandelier headlights. Also, there's some old cars back there, but here we've got a DMC DeLorean, but this one's actually the one from Back to the Future. I'm not sure if they filmed this with this one, but it's definitely, if not a film production car, it's a replica and a really good one. Check out the gull-wing doors. We have a 250 GTO here, I believe, which is a $75 million Ferrari. First time I've ever seen one, as well as an Aston Martin Vantage GTE. Really cool as well, but I think we can buy every car with that 250. So, here's a McLaren F1 GTR. Like I said, absolutely crazy inventory here. First time I've ever seen an F1, and this happens to be a crazy GTR. Check that out. Check out the front bumper, the headlights. What an amazing car, and has such a crazy presence. They're also opening it. They've got a panel out because they are charging that as well, I guess. I don't know why it needs to be plugged in. Here's a 330p4. Never seen one of these in my life as well. I love the spec, red and blue. It's a kind of funny font for the number too. It's number 9, looks like it. And what's next to it is also pretty crazy. Here we've got a lineup of Ferraris and a 917. These are like $20 million, so this is as much as the McLaren F1, which is pretty impressive. Also one of my favorite cars that I've never seen ever. And with the next car, oh, actually, what do we prefer out of these two? Because this is a 962. I think I'd take the 917, but with this next car, I'm going to go by kind of quickly, because we've already seen a 962 on this channel. This might be a little more impressive, the Bugatti Cientodieci. Never seen one of these. So many things I've never seen. Look at this. Only one of 8 in the world. Ronaldo has one of them. I don't know if Messi has the other. I think there's a rumor about that, but I don't know. The red interior is crazy too, but let's take a look at this. So those little vents are based off the EB110SS, and this is the Cientodieci. Here we've got an F40 with this really nice spec, super cool livery that I've never seen as well. So nice. If I had an F40, I'd take this spec for sure. Now, here is an interesting one. I'm sure it's super special. It's an F1 car. I don't know if it's maybe won a championship or something, but the crazy thing is what's next to it. My favorite car, the CLK GTR. I've never seen one of these as well. These things are now almost $9 million. I think one just sold for upwards of $8 million. So seeing one of these in real life is crazy. Look at those rims. These are the most gorgeous rims, the calipers. All that is so cool and so special. I just want to look at this car forever. The massive wing and more interesting cars over here as well. Look at that A12 comp, but these might be some very risky steps here. We got to walk through to see what's over here. A12 comp. There's some stuffed animals there as well. I think they do those for like social media. I don't know why they're here, why Olaf and the Pink Panther are on the floor. But interesting. Let's take a look at the interior. Super cool. Oh, it's a right-hand drive. I forgot. I completely forgot because we are in London. And so let's see. This one's left-hand drive. Look at that interior. Also, this is a very old Ferrari. I'm not sure which one this is, but a 177. I've also never seen one of those in my life as well. So in front of this old Ferrari, we have one of the most iconic Aston Martins ever. Let's take a look at the interior. I have to see that. This one's left-hand drive. Wow. Yeah, those headlights are awesome. So those are unique to the 177. But here's an even more unique Aston Martin, and an Aston Martin race hypercar. the Valkyrie. Never seen one of these. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be saying that so much. Look at this thing. The headlights are sick. But all the angles on this, the roof scoop. This car is so incredibly special. Let's get a good thumbnail picture here. So I didn't leave it open, unfortunately, but there's a steering wheel. So that's it for this section, but there's two more sections we need to look at. So we've got a really cool lineup of an Aston Martin and some Ferraris. What do you guys think about the 458 versus, I think this is an F430 on our right, either that or a 360. I've started liking the 458 a little bit more, but they're both super, super cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. So also, we've got a little wallpaper of that there, and here's an SLR. This one looks super aggressive, and it's got carbon fiber on it. Is this like a normal one? Because that carbon fiber is pretty crazy. I don't think I've seen this on most of them. Let's take a look at the interior. These are awesome. This one's a left-hand drive, so a lot of these are left-hand drive. But what is next to this might be a little more special. The Porsche Carrera GT, one of my top 10 favorite cars, left-hand drive as well. Look at that. And I've never seen a black interior, so I don't know how rare that is. Usually they're beige or brown, but look at that. So menacing. I'll definitely make an edit and post it as a short, but look at this paint color on the SF90. I've never seen this. I don't know if you have to pay a lot more for the option. There's also a 365, or is it a 356? I think it's a 356. And a very special car over here. So we've got a 180 SL, 190 SL. I've never seen that, but this is even cooler. The Aston Martin DB5, the famous one from the James Bond movies. Look at that. Of course it's right-hand drive, and it's got a super nice red interior. That is so special. Passing some cars that I don't know, but I do know this Muira. Let's take a look at this. I've seen plenty of Muiras in Miami, but this is a really, really cool one. Kind of a two-tone black on gold, or gold on black, I mean. Look at that. Super, super nice. So this one's very expensive. I think these are almost $4 million right now. Oh man, that gated manual is sick. And here's this lineup of hypercars, of course. This is a Dino, I believe, Ferrari Dino. And what is this? I don't think I've ever seen one of these. And looks like we've got some companions here. Winnie the Pooh is driving it, and a teddy bear. It's a right-hand drive, so it's something. Here's a Ferrari. Not sure. It's not a 288 GTO. Might be a 328, and a little Fiat over here in the corner. That's pretty cool. We got Tigger in there. So yeah, that's it for the tour.